me friends too.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Bleach Bangs. We've got Mike from Devilwitch here with us, except we are having some sound problems on his connection. So this could be a very entertaining show this evening.
Do you have any markers and boards you can hang up and just say, hey? Yeah. It sounds great, dude.
I think he was about to play some music for us.
Hell yeah, that's the shit right there too, man. Get this audio going.
Well, I think while we continue to try to fix his audio, we're going to play a little clip from one of their songs here. Ashton?
Does that work for you? Got some sound going?
Got to.
You know what? I got an interface here for like doing recording stuff at home.
Oh.
And you can change which speakers it automatically selects its own settings. So I had to go in there, gave me an option. So we're hooked up, man. It's nice to talk to you guys again.
It's great to talk to you, man. So
I don't know if
we were going to play
go ahead.
Part of your song. I don't know what happened.
Go right ahead, man. Play it up.
No,
probably what happened is it played. We just couldn't hear it on our side.
Oh, yes.
That's going to be.
That is what happened. It played on Facebook Live. We just didn't hear it.
Right on. Thank you, man. Thank you.
So it's great to have you, man. Up in Canada.
Thank you.
What's happening up in Canada? Are you guys locked down? Wide open?
Well,
what's happening?
Dude, it's been locked down for a while, but things have been lifted up quite a bit, and gigs and parties are happening everywhere. People are going out. It's getting crazy out there a little bit, but sometimes in a good way. Like every gig I've done since it's not been locked down has been freaking packed, man. It's just been such a good vibe. People want to hear music. People want to see people performing. People want to hang out, man.
Right.
It's been missing for a few years now, right?
Hell yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, 2 nights ago, I even went with some friends to watch Slipknot, and the place was packed. It's just all positive. Everywhere you go, people getting together in live music, good vibes, man. I'm digging it. I'm excited to take part a lot more this year, you know?
That's good. Yeah. Did you do a lot of writing while everything was shut down and not able to get out there and get in front of people?
I've been doing a lot of wanking, a lot of sitting and playing guitar a lot and doing a lot of jamming. I have a couple buddies, Tim and Aaron, who play for me in Devilwitch. They're not on any of the recordings I sent you, but they're in some of the videos. And they couldn't be here today, but happy birthday to the drummer, Aaron.
Hey, hell yeah. Happy birthday, Aaron.
I want to give him a shout out. And no, man, they've been there for me, man. They're doing a great job playing my music. They're good guys, and I have a lot of fun. They always show up, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're very excited. We had a few things booked. We're going to be doing opening for Wednesday 13 in the beginning of October.
Hell
which
yeah.
is cool. That'll be the second time we've done that, and then we're supposed to play in August for Greg Howe. I don't know if you guys know Greg Howe. He's like one of them super shredders. He used to tour with Michael Jackson and stuff.
Oh,
but cool. the gentleman's postponed his tour. His wife is suffering breast cancer, so we wish her well, man.
Right
And
on.
looking forward to rocking out with that guy. Yeah, there's all kinds, man. I'm just super excited. I love music. I love rock and roll. I love writing my own stuff.
I was about to say
And
you're one freaking hell of a writer.
thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Holy.
I really appreciate that. I write what I like, you know.
Uh-huh.
I'm not limited to ultra heavy or ultra mellow. I like a good balance of the two things. You know, my tunes are just my thoughts, my feelings, things that excite me, things that beat me down, as anybody I would guess, you know, anybody I love. It's all about emotion and expression and having a freaking good time. So
Yeah,
I'm looking
definitely
forward to
comes
doing
through.
that. Yeah.
So
It's
has your writing style changed over the years? Has it always been the same way, or have you grown in a different way from the way you might have started like years ago?
Well, I've grown a lot, man. I don't have like one particular set way of doing things. I find that for me, the most enjoyment I get when I create something is just sitting here forever, just playing off top of my head. And if I like where I'm going, I'll record it on the phone and I'll build off that. And then sometimes I write poetry, which is just poetry. And then I go, hey,
Mhm.
man, I have a riff for that one, you know, and I just, it's like a kid doing a finger painting, you know, I just kind of let myself go. And
I don't know where it's gonna end up, but it's going somewhere.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm excited for
Yeah.
that. I've been working a lot. You know, I'm a single dad. I'm raising my little girl. It's been a rough ride, you know, since the last time we spoke. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys remember that out of Kansas. Eddie's mates got us involved with you guys. We were
Oh
Smile.
yeah. Yes.
And we had a good experience, man. So when I came across you, I had to reach out and say what's up. So I'm really happy that you guys have me here, man.
Yeah, we took a little bit of break, a little break from all the interviews and all that kind of stuff, and then we just kind of went, "Are we ready to do this again? And if we're ready to do this again, how are we going to do it?" So we came up with this platform, and it's pretty cool because now Spotify has video, so you can play video on Spotify, and hopefully I'll have that ready for you tomorrow, and I'll get you the links to this whole thing.
Right on.
So you can just
No
go to
way.
Spotify and it'll play this. It should be on YouTube and it'll be on our website tomorrow as well. So
Awesome.
I definitely
know
want
that.
to make sure that you get everything out that you've got going on, because we want people to hear you, and they need to get out to live shows. They need to get out.
Oh yeah. You know what? First of all, thank you for that kind of help, man. That kind of support. It really is very kind of you. But I was just gonna mention that I'm glad that you chose this platform, this style here, because it seems to be the new thing for like everybody. And I've been having a lot of talks with my family and friends about stuff. I'm very old school, man. Like I'm a young man, but I grew up, you know, my dad raised me on the old ways, the Black Sabbath and getting out there in high school, playing, getting out there, meeting people. I'm not used to being everything online, you know? So this is cool. This is a great support. I finally jumped on YouTube. I finally got a Bandcamp, you know? I'm working on Spotify.
Good stuff.
I have a culmination of a few kind of demo tracks I've made over the last 6 or 7 years. And I've decided I'm going to release it as a CD. It's called the Break and Enter Sessions because how we and I want to get it out there, and I got so much new material, man. Like, just shit's coming out of me like crazy, you know. I'm getting creative.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, isn't it? It's exciting, man. It's exciting for me, man. I love playing. I
love seeing that excitement in your face and something that you love to do. It's just like, I fucking love doing what I do.
You know what's funny too is my dad during the lockdown, he got all stir crazy and he became obsessed with building guitars. So now it's just like, I mean, check it out, man.
Are you kidding me? Your dad built that?
Oh man, my mom found this at a Value Village, and it was a piece of junk. And this guitar has been taken apart and worked on and beat up like a million times, and we finally just got it rocking. I'm just kind of warming it up, you know. Dude, I'm telling you, man, he did a beautiful job.
That is beautiful.
He's got others, you know. So there's a lot to be excited about. There's a lot to do, and I'm just doing it, man. You know?
We hope we can get the word out there as you're doing it and where you're doing it.
And one of the ways we like to do that is
it's tough out here in Canada.
One of the ways we like to help you out is get whatever website or where people can find anything Devilwitch. If you could give us that info, and we will put it in the chat room from the video, so it'll pop up on the video for them as well.
I will send you everything I got, man.
Where can people go find you?
As it stands, you can find us on Instagram as Devilwitch Music, YouTube as Devilwitch Canada. I just recently created a Bandcamp, same thing, Devilwitch Canada. And I'm actually working on Spotify now because apparently that's the big thing. I'm still here listening to CDs, man. You know what I mean? But
there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I
believe in that. Love all of that. And so I'm new to this all online world, but I'm working on it. You know, I'm trying to get out there in touch with the new days and the people. And I'm just having a good time, man. I work hard and I play hard. And one thing I believe in is rock and roll, man.
Hell
that
yeah.
Ain't gonna change. That ain't gonna change, man.
Why don't you play us something, man?
Sure, let's crank it up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Little riffage, you know?
That's
you can hear it all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I felt like there had to be some applause at the end of that. And I was like, we probably don't have an applause like soundbite, and we need to get one of those. So we'll make note of that.
Dude, and that's exactly what we wanted to be able to do on this platform, is just have a band on and be able to play. I mean, and if you've seen some of our other videos, we only play a little short piece of a song because Facebook copyright strikes us and says this is all this, but it doesn't happen when you do it live.
Yeah, exactly. I figured it'd be nice to sit here, you know, talk about music, right? This is what I do. If you're gonna ask me what I do, this is what I do, man.
Man, that guitar sounds awesome.
I have another question for you, and it's a lot of it's because you're wearing an Aussie shirt. But let's talk about your influences as you grew up through the music world. I'm gonna guess Aussie might be in there.
Well, I'll tell you right now, anything to do with Ozzy just makes me happy. And I love Ozzy ever since I was a child. Especially, you know, I remember being like kind of 4 years old, and I think my uncle was playing Iron Man upstairs, and I look at my dad and I'm like, Daddy, what is that? And he's like, that is Ozzy, my son. And I'm like, hooked for life, you know what I mean? So if I have to say, you know, I'm a big fan of Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne. Believe it or not, I'm a huge freak for Frank Zappa. I love that stuff. Frank Marino. I love a lot of modern stuff too, like Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, Cradle of Filth, who I'm crazy about. I love hip hop, dude. I love so much, man. Queen. I can sit here and name bands and guitar players forever, you know what I mean? But if I had to narrow it down, I would say, you know, from Black Sabbath to Frank Zappa, that's kind of where my heart lies most of the time.
Right on.
So yeah, right on. A big time fan. I love Randy Rhoads especially.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
That just took my next question out of the mix. I was going to ask like your top guitar player, and I think you just did it before my question.
My top guitar player's got to be. It's hard, man. There's so many, dude. You know. Like, and they're all different and they're all great for those different reasons. Like, I love Tony Iommi especially. I don't want to not mention him. Tony Iommi, Randy Rhoads, Dweezil and Frank Zappa, Steve Vai, Frank Marino, Richie Blackmore. Pick one, man. I love them. They're the best, man. What are you gonna do? Alvin Lee, of course, Hendrix. Let me pull out my fucking scroll of names for you. Yeah.
So where do you think you get most of your style? Do you think it's just a collaboration of just everything that you've grown up on?
I'm going to tell you, when you first met me years ago, I found that stuff was more of a collaboration. You know, I was listening to a lot of Iron Maiden and Metallica, and I found myself really writing in that style, which is hard to make that kind of original because, you know, none of us are Iron Maiden or Metallica.
Right.
But and it's been done so much too, right? Not anything wrong with that, but you know, I find that my influences are very obvious in my playing, and maybe not as much as my writing, but definitely my playing. I think a lot of it comes very naturally from loving Black Sabbath. And I have to credit Dweezil Zappa. When I was about 16, my pops took me to watch them live playing Frank stuff. And then after that, I was hooked on Zappa's music. And the thing about that music is I found that it made me better, man. Like it just made me more open-minded and versatile. And if you've seen any of my videos there's a lot of songs that I've written as songs or pieces of music, but I also allow time for extended improv.
Right.
And that's something I really love to do, especially in front of an audience. You know, and I get a lot of that from Zappa and that freedom. You know, music's about freedom. When I was a kid, I was the rocker and everyone was big thug gangster life, you know, and it was like, you're fucking weird because you're a rocker, you know. But I think that sucks, man, because I think the coolest thing about music, whether you play it or not, people just naturally love music. It's very healing and it brings people together. And I think nowadays, I'm tired of going to gigs and seeing like everyone on the bill is metal. You know what I mean? Everyone on the bill is metal. Like, I mean, why can't there be a couple metal bands, a punk band, a rapper, a fucking folk singer, a violinist? Why can't there be that, man? You know, people would have a great time and be open to stuff that they might love, you know?
Yeah.
It's all fun. It's all fun, man. It's all human expression. It's all good times. We're all going through the same shit together. You know what I mean? Let's make friends, bro, not enemies. There's too much of that going on as well. So, I don't know. Sorry to stray, but to answer your question, I just try to. I don't necessarily try to write or create something. I try to express myself freely.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm doing. I try to express myself freely the way I enjoy it. And if you want to say it sounds like this or that, that's up to you.
No, it looks like you're having fun. That's what it looks like to me.
Loving life, man. Loving life.
And it makes me want to watch you. It makes me want to,
cool.
Like, this guy is really fucking digging what he's doing. I mean, big old smile on your face, just grooving with it, man. And it's perfectly obvious just seeing you do it live right there. I mean, it just told the truth.
Yeah, like in my head, he walks around his house with that guitar around him all the time. Like, just the way that you're holding it. And I'm like, he just carries around with him. That's what happens.
Absolutely. You got that right. I've even fallen asleep with it, man. After a hard day's work, crashed out with the guitar, man.
I love it. Love it. So do you have any shows coming up that you can talk about?
As I said, we did have a few things lined up.
Okay.
October's still a ways away. We're excited to play with Wednesday 13.
Yeah,
again.
that's going to be major.
I like a couple of his albums. He's cool. And we were supposed to play with Greg Howe, which got canceled. Mm-hmm. So as of now, Devilwitch isn't really booked for anything. I actually was really trying hard to get on the Cradle of Filth bill for Saturday night. That was tough, man. I didn't make it, but some friends of mine got it, and good for them. Phantom High, they're great. Check them out. But we're reaching out, man. We want to play anywhere, anytime, with anyone, man. We'll play.
That's good.
And I'm dying, man. I'm dying to play live more and more. I've done a few things here and there, like every year we have a venue here in Toronto called Cherry Cola's Rock and Rolla. And the lady had to close it down because of all this lockdown stuff, which is very unfortunate because it's like a favorite spot for the downtown folks here, right? And that lady was so gracious towards me. She let me throw a Halloween Devilwitch party every Halloween. And people come out, man. We packed the place. We played another good spot a month ago at the Bovine. That place was packed and the energy was good. And my favorite part about that last gig we did was, you know, when you, like, who's the band that you really love, man? Who's your favorite band?
Randy, do you want to answer for me?
John, just say it.
Kiss.
Poison?
I love Poison too.
Kiss.
I'm a huge Kiss freak, man. I love Kiss. Okay.
He was dying for you to say Kiss when you were naming off bands.
I'm never dying for it.
I love Kiss.
He does broken. I'm so tired.
I think we just became the interviewees.
I'm sure, like, if you went to a Kiss show in your life, not only did you think it was cool and fun, but it just made you really happy. That honest joy to your soul, man. That's the vibe that was at our last gig, and that was so shocking to me because I get that from my heroes, you know. So when you go to a bar full of strangers and you're a nobody and people are just like really, really happy and like loved it, you know, that felt really good. I really enjoyed that feeling, man.
That's good. That's good.
Like they just had Creatures Fest in Nashville. Like it was like all things Kiss, and I had some friends that were there playing in various bands. So I saw a lot of photos and such from it, and I was like, that would have been where I needed to be. Like that would have been so much fun.
This one guy, he the guy that's giving us the Wednesday 13 gig, he's been telling me for years, like since I was a teenager, he's like, Mikey, I'm trying to get Ace here, man. And if Ace comes, I know you love Kiss, man, we're gonna give you Ace, and I keep bugging them, but no cigar. Ace is tough to get. I would love to play for Ace and meet that guy. I'm a big fan of Kiss, man. Actually, seen Poison too. That was fun.
Poison is fun. That's one of those fun bands.
Kiss is probably my favorite band, but I've probably seen Poison more than Kiss, just because it was like they toured every single year. And I was like, well, yeah, they're coming close. I'm gonna go. Like that's just how it was.
And it's not going to cost $150, $180.
Right. I mean, it might now, because right now prices are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
I understand they had a long break and everybody's trying to make their costs up. I get it. But ouch. It's limiting the amount of shows I can go to.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shows happening, man. Stuff's getting busy around here.
Yes, it is.
People are aching to have some fun, man. So it's good times.
I just hope everybody remembers what it was like when you couldn't go out and just starts going out again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you have the choice of going out and not going out, please go out, because think of what was 2 years ago when you didn't have a choice. Get out there and do it.
You have to wear that stupid mask on your face. So
right.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
I want to throw out one more Canadian reference. Anvil.
Yes.
They actually just started a 2-month US tour today, however you want to put it. And it runs through July 31st.
They just played here the other day, actually. I'm actually good buddies with Rob Reiner's son, Tyler, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know Tyler.
We had Tyler on here before as well.
I love T-Dog, man. He's the man. He's a great guy, and he's actually a phenomenal drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of hanging out and jamming with him a few times in the past. We had some good times.
Like, I don't know if he still has the same band, but his band Caym, Caym, is who when we had him on here.
We played with Caym before. I don't know if he's sticking with Caym. I think he's doing some other project right now. I'm not sure. I didn't speak too much about it with him, but I see him getting back out there. He's playing again. So that's cool.
Right on. Very cool dude.
Yeah. So yeah, boys.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. It's a pleasure catching back up with you. And just like any other time, don't be afraid to hit us up. If you've got something going on, and we're on every Wednesday.
Almost every Wednesday.
Almost every Wednesday. But
we took a week off last week, and I apologize to anybody that may have tried to tune in and we weren't there.
But if you've got something going on and you just want to get it out there, just pop into the chat or pop into the room like you did tonight and be like, "Hey, there's Mike. Let's see what Mike wants. What's going on?"
All right, dude. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that.
You're part of the family, my man.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. And you'll be seeing a lot more of me, man.
That's good.
See that.
That's good.
Right, so you got homies in Toronto, Canada, man.
Love it. Love it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You have a good one.
Cheers. You too, guys. Take it easy, man.
Bye-bye.
Hey, what about that thing, man? You're watching Bleach Bangs, and we'll bang your ugly girlfriends too.
I love it.
You know, we used to have to ask people to do that, and he's just like, "Wait a minute, this has to happen."
We'll even bang your ugly friends.
Back in those that time when you guys asked us to say that, I just, what a trip, what a laugh, man. I had to.
I think we need to start doing that again.
Sorry, not your ugly girlfriends, your ugly girlfriend's friends.
I think he just upgraded it.
Yeah, man. It's all about,
absolutely. Cycle and recycle.
Yeah, man. Dude,
Oh,
thank you so much, man. What a pleasure. Much
thank you, Mike.
appreciated. Yeah, you guys have a good night, man.
You too.
Later, dude.
Mike.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye, guys.
So, Randy, one other more notable thing that I wanted to touch base and put out there news-wise in the music world. Yesterday, Great White has announced a new singer, Andrew Freeman.
Saw that.
I was like, hey, there's some news. Like, that's cool. I'll make note of that and make sure we talk about it. And in my head, I'm like, are they looking for the glory that Skid Row just got of finding the perfect singer for them again? Like, have they done it? I don't know. Anyway,
it sounded like Mitch left.
Yeah, he did.
So,
He's. I think what I read from the Mitch camp was that like they were kind of growing in different ways, and he just decided it was time to part.
Okay. All right. And
So,
ironically, Christy said that Great White's going to be around here on this Saturday. She's like, "Are you feeling sick or anything?" I was like, "Why?" She goes, "Great White's going to be here Saturday." I was like, "Oh wow, they just got a new singer."
like, I believe sorry about that. I believe if I saw correctly, Great White and Quiet Riot are going to be at the Kansas State Fair this year. I mean,
Nice.
That's a long haul for me, so it's probably not happening. But I also see that Quiet Riot is going to be in Kansas City here in the upcoming future as well. So that may be a possibility to go catch Quiet Riot at least. With, I believe Jizzy is singing for them at this point, but I'm not going to swear to that.
Okay.
I am getting a bit of an echo right now.
So am I.
Okay, as long as it wasn't just me.
No.
But other than that, I don't have any more notes of other notable things, if you will, for the music world currently. I will say that a lot of the things I saw about the Creatures Fest, Vinnie Vincent showed up. And if you had followed any of his past stuff, like they kept booking shows and then never going to any of them and wouldn't show up to anything. He did show up to the Creatures Fest, but I saw something that they're trying to be like politically correct, and they're like, with mixed reviews. Everybody's like, mixed what? He sucked on stage. And I was like, okay, so that was harsh, but apparently it wasn't a great showing.
Yeah, well,
like I don't know, because I wasn't there and I haven't actually heard any of, but I was like, maybe I don't want to, because I don't want to spoil the image, you know?
Yeah. And I don't know, he really hasn't been doing anything for quite a while.
Exactly.
So it's probably right.
Exactly. Like, he hasn't been out there, but he was wearing the ankle makeup that he wore when he was in Kiss. So
Nice.
I mean, I guess that was a cool touch. And him and Bruce and Ace were all on stage together at one point performing.
That's pretty cool.
I think what I read that they did 2 songs together with all 3 of them up there.
That's pretty cool.
So very, very cool stuff to read about. I wish I could have been there to see it. I have high doubts that something like that ever happens again.
Yeah.
I just don't see that type of basically Kiss fest with everything Kiss all in one place again like that. I don't see that. So if you don't have anything else, I think we can wrap it up tonight.
Yeah, that's it. Who do we have next week?
Next week for sure we have Leon from Ragdoll out of the Perth, Australia area. And I have a couple other people that I have responses from, that if I can get them into the other time slot, then we'll have 2 guests next week again.
So most definitely Leon, and hopefully a surprise.
Surprise to everybody else, yes.
That's good stuff. Right on.
So
yeah, I'm good.
I'd say if that's it, we'll even bang your ugly friends.
We bang your ugly friends too.
So we definitely have interviewed him before.
Yeah, I don't necessarily recall that, but
I don't either, but he said Eddie's mates and he remembered the tagline.
like, right?
So
That was pretty awesome. The other person that messaged me right before we did the show is Lance Eric. He has Color of Chaos. He also plays with Bang Tango.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
So I'll message him that we have the 7 o'clock slot next week. And then
the next 2 weeks are all wide open, I believe.
Okay, I was gonna try to look at the that schedule you sent. Wait, when you sent that schedule, was that just this week's show that I saw?
It should have all of them on there.
Oh no, they're all